Hello, people. I hope everyone is okay today, and let's begin with our lesson. Okay, our first lesson will be straight to the point, lesson three. We're going to go to page, let me take a look, um, page 46, and then we're going to start working on lesson three. So, well, here you can find some vocabulary that says arguments. Um, you can see how the words here are like in front of their definitions, but they are like scrambled. What you need to do is to match them, like disagreement is A, like conflict is B, and etc. No, I'm not saying this is the answer, but I'm just giving you some examples of how to do it. Okay. Well, you will have to match the words with the definitions. It's really easy, actually, no? So mm, just think about them, and if you don't know, you can look up for the meaning in a dictionary. Well, not the meaning, but the definition. If you look up the definition in a dictionary, it will surely give you a definition very similar to this one. Okay, so it's not a problem. If you don't know how to use a dictionary, you just go to your um, internet page. You will write word reference. Here it is. And the word reference is a very nice and complete tool. You can see, for example, one of the words, feud. Here you can see that, well, instead of knowing the meaning in Spanish, you can look for the definition. No, definition is this one. You click on the definition, and well, oh, sorry, a bitter quarrel or argument, especially one that lasts for many generations between families, ethnic groups, etc. No? So feud is like a fight, like an argument between families. So you come here and you see feud, and you start like last for some time, blah blah blah. People say different blah. American English equivalent happens between two families. Oh, look at this. So feud must be E because it's an argument or a fight between families. Okay, look at this. This happens between two families or gangs and lasts over generations. That is very similar to um, our definition from word reference. It says um, last for many generations between families. Okay, so you see, it's the same. Um, then, well, you can do that, and when you finish, you will have learned some words for arguments, okay, or discussions, or however you want to call them. Well, then we have a listening activity. You know where to find the audios. There is a tutorial as well that shows you where to find them audios. It's really easy. You go to Helblinism and you open the platform. Instead of working on the exercises, you can go scrolling down, and you will find the workbook audios and the book audios. Okay, it's really easy. No? So these exercises are based on that listening. Very simple, no? You just follow the instructions and that's it. Okay, here you don't have to work in pairs. No, it's not necessary. Um, Well, and here it is the one of the most important parts of our class today, which is the grammar part, that is future in the past. Well, to talk about the future, but in the past, we will have to consider a lot of things. And well, here it is not well explained, so we are going to go to page 169 right away. We go to grammar reference, and here we are. Okay. So it's really short and it's not difficult. So let me show you. Look, it's only this. It is only this. So here you say, to talk about something which was in the future at a time in the past. I know it can sound a little bit confusing, but let's read it again, okay? To talk about something which was in the future at a time in the past, we can use structures that we usually use to talk about the future. Okay, so for example, 2 days ago, I was thinking of having an ice cream, no, but I was thinking of it. That hadn't happened. So eating an ice cream for me, that was the future at that time because I hadn't eaten the ice cream. I was thinking of it. You see? So that is what they mean in this little part. Okay? So we usually used to talk about the future, but we put the verb forms in the past. Exempli gratia, e.g., exempli gratia. Present continuous becomes past continuous, and will becomes would. It's similar to this topic, report to speech. No, it's very similar to that. And then they say, Pablo, my son, was going to sit down. So he was going to sit down, but he hadn't sat down yet. Okay, that happened in the past. Well, I wasn't going to do anything, but I changed my mind. Yes, that means that I had decided not to do anything, but then something happened and I changed my mind and I did it. You see? Okay, he was excited because he was running in a marathon the next day. Okay, remember that we can also use the present continuous as future if we add a time expression. No, in this case, the time expression is the next day. But in this case, it is not is running because that happened in the past. Well, that hadn't happened in the past. Okay, so you know what I mean. I didn't know he would hurt himself. Okay. This is something like, hey, yo no sabía que él se iba a herir o que se iba a lastimar. Okay. It's like that, no? Like that hadn't happened and I didn't know it was gonna happen. So that's what I mean. And here it says we can also use phrases like be about to. Okay. Um, to talk about the future that hadn't happened in that past. Like he was about to sit down, you know. When he was about to sit down, it's like let's add something more to that expression. He was about to sit down when he realized that someone had moved his chair. In that case, well, he didn't sit down because he was going to fall down. All right, just like that. Well, I hope you understood this because I hope you understand this because it's really easy, no? It's like talking about some things that hadn't happened yet, and this is the way we use the language to talk about them. Very simple. So let's return to the book, and I can show you what else we're gonna do. Well, after we finish with the grammar, we can go here and says complete the sentences with was going to, was about to, or would, and your ideas. No, so this we have to do it because this way we will practice what we just learned. No, well here is working pairs. Well, we don't have no pairs, so uh, you will have to invent a story around this, around one of these sentences. No, so you choose A, B, C, D, one of them, and you invent a story. Okay, uh, this one you will have to do it, but alone. Okay. Okay. So let's suppose that you chose letter C. He thought they would be safe. So maybe you start telling a story around this, like, okay, well, Carlos's parents went to the bank and he thought they would be safe, but they were not because when they were going to enter the bank, someone robbed them, or someone was about to rob them. Oh well, you just invent something and make it clear, but don't forget to use these words, no, because it's very very important to use these words. Okay, guys. Number 4, but it's not, you don't have to do it. But if you don't have the space to write this story here, you can write it down on your notebooks, okay? I will check them later. Okie dokie. This is a reading. You just work on the reading. Very simple. You have to complete it. There are some gaps that you have to complete. You just need to follow the instructions. Here it says check that you understand these words. They use the words in A here. to complete the gaps in 1 to 6 uh, in the extract. Complete the gaps 7 to 10 with words in B here, okay? To make two word collocations. Wow, this is really nice. Okay, they give you these groups of words and they tell you how to fulfill the blanks over there from the reading. Okay, and well, guys, that's it. Well, you respond this question number 3. If you don't have the space over here, you can do it on your notebooks again. No problem. All right. Well, then in the modules you will find what to do as an activity to score. Remember to follow the instructions in the modules. It is very important to do it, guys. You just follow the instructions in the modules because in the module everything is like sacred, no? Like it is there to be accomplished. And there will also be a quiz this week. Do not worry, it is not today. So it's gonna be on Friday, because on Friday we have the last live session. And in the live sessions, I like to work on the quizzes because maybe you will have a question. And if you're doing it in the afternoon, for example, I will not have the time to answer immediately, so the platform will close, and well, it's gonna be a tragedy. So to avoid tragedies, I decided to do it when we are like live, no, in live sessions. And it is not very long. It is only like 10 exercises. It's just a little quiz that it's not, well, it's not something difficult. And if you study very well, you can do it in few minutes. In less than 15 minutes, it will be ready. Okay, guys? So do not worry and be happy, people. See you in the next video and have a very nice day. Goodbye.